Hello, welcome back. We did some more birds, and man has a new prophet. An enemy spy tried to infiltrate our capital, which is interesting. I might try and patrol that out. Fight a battle between Marignon and Niedervenger. Still got that Howl armor, I see. So they bumped into a few guys. Bear Clan warriors, Wolf Clan reavers, Bro Clan archers. It's a lot of Marignon stuff though, so... Not a lot to see, but... we saw it. So yeah. From what I can tell on the Discord, there's like a giant coalition forming to deal with Niedervenger. So I think there's like 5 players attacking them. So I don't know. Apparently Niedervenger is a big threat. But I can't really see that, and I don't border them yet properly, so... I'll try and keep an eye on that when I can, but who knows. Anyway, Tianqi moved into Lost Lands. So the stack is trying to bump me. Man, I just wish I could get some decent flying units. Look at all these just... all these unguarded commanders. So we had the guys who escaped from Tianqi and some knights were trying to meet up with our main force. It's a shame they went more central. It'd be nice to take out more... well, I guess, I mean, this is quite a nice spot if they would have... they could just get on some of this stuff and bring down the meteors. There, it would have been okay. But yeah, this was just a few... we had some mages we were trying to evacuate, and then a couple of black knights. We did kill 29 things though there, but although we only got 3 kills, the rest of the kills were to the geomancers. But yeah, it looks like he's trying to bump us. So he moved directly into the wasteland, but I didn't want to fight there because we were starving anyway. Moved to Moravia where we've got some supplies. Yeah, and so we took Moravia with our stuff. And Sodorth, the mercenary, is still walking into us. Would be nice to just cloud trap onto this, but... gonna use our god to make some more birds this turn in Moravia. Dragon Point, we got Plague. Children disappearing and now in the forest. Oh, I wonder if... oh, you're not a spy. Oh, that's Norville. I was looking at the wrong thing. Never mind. We caught a scout. We're under siege in Tianqi. Destroying the fort in New Coast. That's this one. So yeah, he's still just got a couple of things. Sieging Tianqi. We're sieging New Coast. Probably almost open. I did buy some mercenaries last turn. I forgot to mention that. But I was just thinking, the mercenaries that were available... there's like the boar mage who comes with boars, and I figure they might be fast, right? Turns out they're only 14 combat speed, which isn't much. Horses are like 20. I was hoping they'd be like that. And, I don't know, Mokata are just more targets. But yeah, I bought them anyway. And it looks like our man has been vanquished as well, so farewell to them. Yeah, so here we are now. I guess Kenshi wants to bump into us, so we'll just see how it goes. I've got... everything is just pushed to the front. You've got, you know, some kind of fast stuff. The goal is just to get onto Tianqi's units as quickly as possible, right? So, in the first instance, that's just going to be the Boars and the Black Hawks. And yeah, we're making 50 more Black Hawks this turn. And then it'll take a few more turns for the Guardians and the Black Pack to get up there. They're only combat speed 8. But, you know, hopefully they'll be close. Kinda wish I had more Black Knights now. But yeah, it's just everything move forward as quickly as possible. The meteors are going to kill us. But they're not very accurate, so... we just want them to land on him as well. And he can't replace his army as fast as we can. Down to 200 units now. Basically just some crossbows, but damn, it's a lot of meteors. We'll just see how it goes. If we're really lucky, the birds will land on some of these mages, and that would be good. They're not great units, though. I'm pretty sure there's something we can summon that is scriptable. Maybe it's griffins? Or wyverns? I'm not sure. You get tons of these, so they're probably undisciplined. It's probably wyverns. I'm pretty sure there's something here that isn't undisciplined. But yeah, our only A2 mages are god. It's stuff that's fast or stuff that flies, ideally. And Ulm can't really do either of those unless I start getting the Black Knights out, which I am trying to do now, but it's a bit late, you know. Oh well, we'll sit him over anyway, we'll see what happens. Hopefully we at least kill some more archers and mages. But best case scenario, we wipe each other out and then we can clear things up. But we'll see how it goes. What else is happening this turn then? Still moving stuff to siege Nuko, so we'll try and grab that. Getting a temple down in Ammon. I'm also going to build a temple in Morovia as well. Still working towards getting rid of Tianxi's Dominion. We've got our prophet in Tianxi preaching. It's 5 dark candles currently. And our god's sitting in Bushwood. Still making a few dwarven hammers. We'll just make 3 or 4 of those, I think. Still upgrading the castle here. 2 more months for it to be upgraded again. Not doing much recruitment at the moment. Yeah, mages are taking a back seat right now. Mostly getting knights. And, well, knights. And trying to put up temples. Besides that, what is happening this turn? Doing some augury. Breaking siege in Tianqi. But that's mostly just because the guys in game are stranded now. So everything can just kind of break siege in Tianqi. And then just retreat. And if we're lucky, they'll end up here. But more likely, I think they end up inside Tianqi. But that's still probably safer than Gamer currently, so yeah. And otherwise, I think that's everything. All the wins, Forged Dwarven Hammer. So I assume this walks into us next month, so let's see what happens. Should have tons of units. We've got 283 things here, and then we're also moving out these guys. Well, I'm saving up the knights currently. But yeah, it needs to actually get on his army or it doesn't matter really. Anyway, that was turn... I think that was 30, is that? Yeah, turn 30. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. We got some Conjuration, did some Augury and found nothing, did some Call of the Winds, searched for sites and didn't find any. And then most importantly, there was a battle in Morovia. So we got some birds, some we already had, some that were summoned just now. A bunch of spread out units, some boars, into a giant number of meteors. Let's see how this goes. So, birds don't do anything useful, unfortunately. I was told, of course, recently that something I should have done is split the birds up into multiple squads. Because squads choose targets collectively. So the more squads you have, the more likely they are to target something here. But as it is, the whole squad chooses the infantry in the front. It looks like both squads chose the same general area, which is a shame. So nothing lands on the mages. And they die. Oh, there's the rest of them. Well, this wouldn't be too bad though if the meteors come down here right now. Let's see if that happens. Still no meteors. Birds are dying. Alright, meteors are falling. Where are the first meteors gonna fall, I wonder? Oh, of course. So, mostly on our stuff. Or on nothing. So far we are losing on who gets hit by meteors. Which is never a good metric to be behind on. In any game. Dude, this spell is so brutal. We have lost most of the birds, but the boars are now up as well. So okay, we got through one round of meteors. As long as this area gets targeted with meteors next, we should be good. Damn it, the boars are fleeing already. Let's see where the next meteors fall. Oh, what do you know? It's still all here. This is not good. Our infantry tanking all of the meteors so far. One of the worst things your infantry can be doing in video games. Okay, next round of meteors are falling. We're not even on his line anymore. This is not going well. This is going about as badly as it could have gone. You can see how well targeted the meteors were by how deformed the terrain is in this area. Basically every meteor landed on my army. I suppose it could have been worse. It could have also landed on my mages. As it is though, mostly just had our infantry annihilated. It's just a giant pit where our army used to be. So all in all, bad result. No other way to put it. However, saving grace is, we didn't really lose any mages or anything. To be fair, we don't have that many, especially not compared to him. We lost one mastersmith. Units-wise, we lost pretty much, you know, everything, but we kept most of the longbows, kept some horse-tribe cavalry. We did lose 114 guardians, which is not good, since we can only get those from our cap. And 94 black plate infantry, which, you know, again, not good, but at least we can replace them pretty quickly. Everything else isn't too important though, right? So basically we lost like, let's call it 200 units. So we lost 200 units and he lost 65. Yeah, it's not a good result, but well, we're whittling him down. We just need to kill mages. I think this does suggest that, yeah, just sending infantry at Tianchi is no longer viable. He has too many meteors. None of our infantry actually survived long enough to get onto his units. It was fine when they did, but yeah. I need to just recruit the Black Knights, I think. Who, amusingly enough, did survive, didn't do anything, but there was one in there. Yeah, not good in Moravia. But yeah, all of our forts now are just doing Black Knights. We just need to have fast stuff. Well, this is archers because, yeah. I did notice, actually, this fort lets me recruit these things, which would also work. They're a lot easier to recruit than our stuff. Because I can't get many Black Knights out of this fort, but I might be able to get more of those. I might try that next turn. This turn's already been submitted. I think this is still infantry. I think this I've switched over to knights as well. Try and get knights. If we can just build up like 30 or 40 knights, that would work a lot better than 200 infantry. So yeah. In the meantime, he probably takes his cap back, which is not great. Although I guess some of his army has split. Oh no, it can still just move to Tianji, can't it? Got barbarians here as well. He's got one temple here, which kind of sucks. I think it might be his only temple. He got his cap down to 4 dot candles. I think it was 5 last month, so not much of a change. This is down to 1 though. This is neutral. That's Marignon's Dominion. I mean, maybe we can dom kill him before before anything else bad happens, but who knows. Anyway, we also saw a battle in Elkland, which was more Mary stuff moving at Nida. Although, this is a much bigger army this time. So yeah, he has these nidbait things, which... Undying 10, Enchanted Blood, Blood Surge. With Scar Souls. I mean, these units are just ridiculous, aren't they? He's gonna have to, I mean... you're gonna have to kill these units like 80,000 times. Scar Souls is just like an extra life, right? Each time he is killed, one Scar Soul will turn red, fade, and die in his stead. So this guy's got 4 Scar Souls left, so you have to kill him 4 times. Is that right? So you have to kill him 4 times, and I think in all 4 forms he has the Bless. So we'll have... Oh, a lot of these aren't Blessed. Interesting. So all 4 forms will have Undying 10 and Enchanted Blood. Yeah, I can see why people don't like this nation. Sodorth we moved into. So, you know, some reinforcements there. Druidland got moved into by the mercenaries. And we did break siege in Tianqi and then retreat, so... 5 Mastersmiths? Can't remember how many were in here already, but... You got 5 smiths there. I think somebody else got somewhere else. I could be wrong. Oh, nowhere else for you to go. Okay, I think maybe there was a priest smith. I don't know where he's gone. Maybe there never was. Maybe I'm confused. Did I move you over here a while ago? I think maybe I moved this guy out of Tianqi to put up a temple in Ammon, but then this guy got here and did it instead, or something like that. Maybe everyone's still safe. Okay. Well, for certain definitions of safe. They're still stuck in Tianqi, which is being sieged, and probably gets cracked open soon, but we'll see what happens. Druidland, yeah, the mercenaries. Sodorth, we've got Losing Dominion, Ancient Treasure in Norville, 72 gold. Losing Dominion in the Lish. A False Prophet in the Lish, I have to remember that. New Coast has been breached. And Tianqi, we're back up to what, 376 wall? Might still take him a turn or 3 to get through it. Anyway, yeah, the plan now is to actually avoid this stack while we recruit knights. We're going to attack Lost Land and Moravia with knights this month, so sending out small squads of knights. If they end up bumping the big stack, I think that's fine, because they should cause more damage than we take, so we'll just keep sending small squads of knights into this area. And eventually we might be able to group them up and do a real battle. But as it is, it's just knights everywhere. Keep recruiting knights, keep sending knights around. Eventually they'll build up, we'll have a fight. In the meantime, I guess they'll just try and cap territory. It's kind of an awkward situation though. There's no link to Packwoods other than through Tianqi, so we'll have to see what happens. But we can at least keep sending knights into these provinces. Meanwhile, I guess Stacks will try and take these 2 forts. And this one's open, so... let's go ahead and storm it immediately. We just shove to the front, we're on an attack rear. The archers are stacked a bit, but it's so they can get flaming arrows. But, yeah, hopefully the fort is pretty empty and we just take it with no problems. Fingers crossed. I suppose it wouldn't be too bad if we swapped Tianqi again, but we end up with Ammon Forest and New Coast. But, could be better. Besides that, I'm still going to do some augury, remote site searching, forging some fires and jars. I'm also going to forge a few items for this guy. We might as well have a commander Black Knight too, who's got some items. He can try and get on the back line. I'm going to try and give this guy an amulet of air shield, and then we'll give him a Twist Fate item. We'll give him a sword that gives him luck. Just give him the maximum possible chance of surviving long enough to run to the back lines and kill some mages until meteors land on him. I think that's a good idea. So we're forging him, let's see, Braces of Protection maybe. Like still full plate, I don't know if he needs that or not, but Rabbit Foot Chart, it's really cheap for us anyway. I think I'm going to forge, I don't know if I'm doing it this turn or not. Yeah, I'm forging a Faithful, which is a sword that gives you luck. And I guess he can have a Sword of Sharpness too. I might gear out this guy then next. I'll have two guys here. Just having Twist Fate and Luck and Air Shield will probably make them, you know, handle themselves well enough to get on the back lines and stay there for a few turns. But we'll see. And yeah, our main army is going to have to consolidate in Forest of Gun for a minute. This is quite an upgraded fort though, it's 1,000 wall. So there's no way he threatens that really. I mean, you could sit on it for ages, I suppose. We'll set up there. Try and attack this, I guess, while knights take these provinces, and then we'll build up knights. Other than that, I don't really know. It's a lot of meteors. We need a better way to deal with this now. I'm not sure what, though, just yet. While this army is out in the open, though, I am going to try just casting Call of the Winds on it. Maybe we'll get lucky and it will cause some damage. A good test case, anyway, to see if this is worth doing. Because then at least we'll know if it's ever worth that just casting Call of the Winds on this stack while it's out in the open. Let's find out. This I'm just kind of ignoring. It'll weather itself away to nothing eventually. I just had these guys following them around, taking the provinces back. Not a great turn. But some turns are like that. What can you do? This turn 31. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.